Determine the intervals on which the function is increasing, decreasing, and constant. Remember, when you're dealing with increasing, decreasing, and constant, it makes no difference if the actual points are included or not. So for example, we see that on the first piece of this graph on the left-hand side, we have an actual point that is not included. In other words, on the graph you can see it's an open circle. Likewise, on the far left side you can see you have a point that is included because it's filled in. It makes no difference as far as increasing, decreasing, and constant if those points are filled in or not, because you always use open intervals to describe the increasing, decreasing, constant behavior. So in this problem, the first thing we want to do is look at the graph from left to right. Also remember that increasing, decreasing, and constant behavior deals only with x values. And so we want to look on the x-axis and see what our x values are. So we can see on the left, for the first piece of the graph, our x values would start here. So we want to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be -7. And then for this particular graph, it ends here. Count over, it looks like that'd be -4. And so our constant behavior for this particular graph would be from -7 to -4. Use parentheses around those two endpoints. Remember that because these are intervals, you always want to put your smaller number on the left and your larger number on the right. Go to the next piece, and we can see that for that piece our function's increasing. Well, our function starts at the -4, and it looks like it ends here. That would be 0 on the x-axis. We can see that our function's going uphill, so it's increasing. So the first place it's increasing is from -4 to 0. Use parentheses around those. Alright, looks like we've excluded some x values. Our next x value starts at 2 and then goes to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so from 2 to 7, our function appears to be decreasing. So we'd have an open interval from 2 to 7. And then it looks like from 7 to 8, our function is increasing again. So we need to go and add an interval to the increasing part. To do that, we would do union, and then we would do 7 to 8. Use parentheses around both of those.